Well, not that. Not that. There we go. I'm smart. I'm so used to clicking the main one, and that's my capture card. We're not doing a capture card today. We're doing a tier list. I found it eventually. We're fine. No signal, my beloved. It's my favorite gameplay technique. Oh, beautiful. Ooh. Why is this tab called Attacka on Tumblr? What? Okay. Yeah. OBS doesn't know what's going on. I hope you all are doing well today. We're gonna be ranking, what is this one called? This is all the map and tides of every salmon run map so far in Splatoon 3. We might do other ones because I don't think this is gonna last me a whole hour. I don't have that much to say about every tide. But if y'all have complaints about my tiers, obviously, feel free to yell at me. I am a Bay hater, and a fishing lover, and I think that's all you need to know. Oh, why don't we just go ahead and get started? I'll put everything in the watermark tier. Bay bad. Bay's so bad. You know, let's go ahead and get started with that. That's my cold take, is that Bay is bad in this game. Like, Bay was already not amazing in Splatoon 2, but at least you had Stingray. And there were not as many bosses. It's way too narrow. The sides are not paintable. The fan platforms, I'll say the fan platforms are fun when you can like toss a scrapper up them. The tracking for bosses is a lot better up the fans in this game. So you can lure bosses up the fans, and that's kind of cool. But like other maps, you can just kind of like lure them normally. So it's not enough of a plus for me to be able to do that, right? So they both are, like, I'll say normal is a little better than high tide because there's more space, but also you have so much shit to deal with every time. Bad map. I don't like that they brought it back. But Bay low tide is actually not bad. I actually kind of like it. It's not perfect, but the boat actually is good on low tide because there's more space, and the bosses don't usually go up all the way onto the ship. And you can use the top of the ship to hit fish sticks. You can use it to be safe, and you can like throw bombs or like specials down below you so your teammates can have stuff to be protected, and you can lure enemy you can take enemy fire like stingrays and stuff up there, so that way people at the basket don't have to deal with it. Fun to use a charger up on the top of the ship while everybody is on low tide. It's not perfect. Do I want to, you know what, I'm gonna add an F tier. Whoa. F. That should be capitalized. Let's move these down. There we go. That's perfect. It's not great. It's not like the perfect map or anything. But I think in general, if a Splatoon 2 salmon map was good, it had a bad low tide and vice versa. So like Arc Polaris was a really fun map, especially on high tide, but then its low tide was just completely awful. Like the grind rails were nice, but it was awful on Quahog's charge. The water just made baiting horrible. There was barely any space around the basket. It was kind of like Bay, you know, there was nowhere to escape. There were no walls. It was only grind rails. It was still decent, but it was not up to the standards of Arc. Same with like Smokeyard. Like Smokeyard was okay, but it had the same problems. So there's literally nowhere for you to go. Let's see. Grounds, normal tide. I don't have as much of a problem with normal tide, but it's not perfect. It's okay. Normal tide is okay on grounds. It's I wouldn't want to play it a lot. Poop? What, grounds? Or what? High tide is definitely worse on grounds though. I hate those grates so much. the fly fish spawning on the other side of the grates ruins my day every time. Low tide grounds is fine. It's better than normal tide. How are you doing, Shuno? Let's see. Sockeye normal tide is pretty good. Yeah, Sockeye normal tide is A tier. It's Sockeye and Fishin' are all like at least A tier. High tide is really fun. I love Sockeye high tide. You're doing bad because you're playing Bay. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that. This does not really take into account night waves, I'll say. If we had a version that had every single version of every wave, like, that would be a lot of graphics to make, so I'm not gonna ask for that or anything. And I think we already did a tier list for that. The night wave, or the waves in general. Let me see if I have that somewhere. I'm looking through my files right now. Oh, there's the fish cycle, that's not it, but I know we did a tier list of it. I just don't remember if I saved it somewhere or not. There's griller diagrams. That's always fun. Oh, and the helicopter textures. Beautiful. Oh, here it is. I found it. This was the tier list of my waves. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, so for waves, I love Mudmouse and Seeking the most. then Mothership Tornado, then Fog, Cohox, Grillers. The Grillers is still good, but it's fine in terms of good. Glowflies, I hate it, and then Low Tide and High Tide are indeed normal waves. You know how it is. So just imagine translating that to this. What do I think about Low Tide on Sockeye? I think it's pretty good. Do I think it's better than Normal Tide? It does have those kinds of flanks on Low Tide that I like, or on Fission that I like. And it does them better. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Low Tide on Sockeye is very good. It's not High Tide. It has a good tornado. Not an amazing tornado, but a good tornado. Mothership is kind of weird. It's like Smokeyard's tornado from 2. Yeah, overall a very good stage though. I love Sockeye. It doesn't make everything like if you have a weapon set on it, it's not automatically gonna be a W. Like you can't just throw any weapons on Sockeye and win. But my 9s I got with a pretty crappy set, so it's not like impossible. I do think Fission Normal Tide. Like Fission is just almost perfect. Low Tide, the bridge on Fission is a big bottleneck. It's very rough for freelance, especially. I think it's better than Sockeye. No, I don't. I think it's good, but it's not perfect. Both of the new Normal Tide, or the new Low Tides they have for Splatoon 3, they're both good. They have fun flanks on them. Hi, Kami. What's up? So they both have fun flanks, both of the new Low Tides. So they have like those little like not platforms. They're drops that you can jump right back up and you can like switch salmon bait or whatever. Like if you have a steel eel on you that's coming at you, you can just jump a little ledge and it'll have to go all the way around to come towards you, and by the time it comes towards you, one of your teammates could have killed it, or it'll go past the basket and then you've got perfect bait, and you can always just jump up and down, and then they'll lose interest in you, or they'll have to go all the way around if they still have your scent, kind of thing. So I really like that design for flanks. I do think Sockeye does it better because you don't have to jump over a gap. You do not agree with High Fission? Well, boo-hoo for you. This is my tier list. You make a tier list. Fission, I think, is the almost perfect salmon. So, just joined This Is Sweet. Well, hell yeah. Oh, Wahoo High Tide. Wahoo High Tide is the one where I'd be fluctuating on. Is really good for the night waves, except for, well, so it's good for Mothership. It's specifically really good for Mothership, but everything else is so terrifying that... Why is Bay ass in this game? So I talked about it before in the Discord, but I believe it's because Bay is a very Stingray dependent map, and this game doesn't have Stingray because it's so linear, right? Like the boat is so skinny that you need something that can pierce to be able to clean stuff off. Like you need it to be able to kill all those stingers and stuff on High Tide. And Killer Whale doesn't work like Stingray, so you can't like... What do I want to say? You can't attack anything because the bosses that are closer will take the whale aggro. So you can't, like, unless there's only stingers and flyfish, right? You can't attack them. Hey, Prawn. And hey, Nyako. Put Olive Bay in Watermark tier. Well, so Watermark tier is just for the Watermark. I could make a Bay tier that's just Bay. Killer Whale aims at everything except what you want it to aim at. Yeah, because it has the lag on it. But I'm very hesitant on where to put Wahoo High Tide because it's so good when your team is good, and also if you had a decent weapon loadout. But since it was in a random rotation, it's really hard to judge how good the actual map was. So I do think Wahoo in general was a really good map though, which is very funny. I'm gonna put it high B, low A. You know what? Actually, no. I'm gonna... Wahoo! Wahoo High Tide gets its own tier in between because I really enjoyed it, but these are better. I think Wahoo Normal and Low Tide were better than High Tide just because they were more consistent. There was just no space, and Grillers and Glowflies were absolutely awful. But if you got Mothership on that, like you were in top 5% for sure. Like that was the reason that I got the score that I did, my high score that I did, was because I got 2 Motherships in a row and one of them were on High Tide. So one of them was on High Tide. So Normal Tide was also really fun though. Ooh, do I think Normal Tide or Low Tide were better though? You got like no Motherships at all. I only got like 2 or 3, but every time I got High Tide Mothership, it was like super clean. One of the YouTube video, I think I posted a YouTube video recently. Like during Big Run, I posted a video during Big Run where we got a High Tide Mothership into High Tide Glowflies into a normal wave, and we cleared it. But I got like my high score for a wave during Big Run in that set. And if we hadn't gotten the Glowflies wave, we would have had like 180 eggs or something. It was a really good shift. Took a while to get used to the walls. Yeah, I really wish that we just got to play it again. It was really fun. And the Griller strats were just really rough because I was playing a lot of freelance and or playing with people who we couldn't communicate. So we were not cooperating with Grillers and stuff. The Glowflies shift that we got, we had 2 H3s, so that's why in my Twitter bio I have 1-0 High Tide Glowfly double H3 because on Wahoo we barely cleared that. I do think Normal Tide was really good. I'm gonna put it above Fish and Low. And Wahoo Low Tide, I think below Fish and Low. I think this is kind of soft. Yeah, I want Wahoo back. Can we have Wahoo back? Let's see. Yay! Alright. Yeah, I think this is it. This is the list. Don't see why they can't make it permanent, because they removed Wahoo from the PvP rotations and they spent too much time developing 5 modes for Wahoo that they can't do that. It's more a sunk cost fallacy thing than anything. I'm going to assume they're going to put it back into rotation, like private battles. They'll put it in private battles when they're done with all the sets, so like in a couple of years. Because they did that with Shifty Stations. And they could also... I can see them doing something... The final Big Run, I can see them doing multiple maps, right? Because it's got to be big and apocalyptic, right? So I could see them doing like Big Run on multiple maps, or like in the Big Run lasts a week or something, right? So you have it goes through all the old maps. I could see them doing something like that. It'd be very funny if it removed all the maps from PvP rotation and like you just had to play on Brine Water or something, right? Like whatever maps didn't get it. Oh, what did I say? Oh yeah, 1-0 High Tide Glowflies, 2H3 Big Run Wahoo. That was what it said. Okay. Competitive doesn't like Wahoo. Oh yeah, no, I know, but they don't care. The devs don't care about that. They care about the fact that they designed 5 different versions of this map and they're not removing it. They probably spent like months working on those, at least on the port part. Like they've already designed them, so it's not like it would actually take them a terribly long time. 6? What's the 6th? The Salmon Run version? Because if it's a Salmon Run version, that version would get used. And there's no tricolor version that I know of. They do have one for Mako Mart and for Mincemeat, I believe, that have a... And Eeltail? They have a work in progress tricolor version for Wahoo? I have not heard of a Wahoo tricolor version. I've heard of Mako and Mincemeat and Eeltail, but I have not heard of Wahoo. Regardless, I don't think they would remove it, especially if they are working on a tricolor version. Because that would mean they wouldn't be able to use the tricolor version because it would be taken over by salmon, right? That wouldn't make any sense. Yeah. It honestly, like, it literally just doesn't make any sense for them to remove anything like this. It doesn't make any sense. The only work in progress are Mako and Eeltail. No, there's Mincemeat. Remember? There's Mincemeat. Download the picture. Give me this picture. Faye is F tier. It's true. It's true. Metalworks is finished. Oh yeah, but I mean, we haven't played on it yet. That's what I mean. They have tricolors for every map. They just make you fall in the water. That's true. I wish I could play on the Mincemeat tricolor because it's good. Yeah, aside from all of the competitive ramifications for adding in the extra sightline blocks, I love that the sightline block is just a fucking car on a pole. Like a car speared on a pole. Like, I don't care what that actually means for the map's design. That's a fucking hilarious design idea. Like, just throw a car on a pole like a shish kebab. Like, so good. I love it so much. Also follow Drowsy. Drowsy made it. Do we have any other tier lists? Mahi tricolor would be funny. 2 spawns? Yeah, right. I feel like they probably wouldn't have the water for Mahi tricolor. Yeah. I'm going to assume they won't be doing... Well, they probably will do a tricolor for everything eventually, even though they did repeat sturgeon. They're gonna need... So what I'm thinking is there's gonna be 24 events at most, total of Splatfests and big runs, because they've been doing like 1 a month, right? So 2 years of updates, each month having a Splatfest or a big run. That's 24 events. That could be 12 Splatfests and 12 big runs. It could be like 20 Splatfests and 4 big runs. I don't know. But so they'll need at max, if they did only Splatfests and not big runs, they would need 24 tricolor maps. But they could also repeat them, so they could have like less. I'm gonna guess there'll be at least 24 maps. How many maps are in Splatoon 2? Splatoon 2 map list. I don't know how many maps are in Splatoon 2. Like number-wise. Stage, sure. My poor computer is so slow right now. It's okay. Yeah, quick math. 23? Oh yeah, I'd have to count all of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Yeah, 23, and then all the shifty stations, but those don't count for this. So they had 23 maps, so they could have more maps in Splatoon 3, because they've already got 14. And if they're going to add 2 maps every update, and there's 7 more updates, that's 14 more maps. So there'll be 28 maps. They don't have to add 2 maps every update. But there will be 28 maps, so that's enough to have almost every map have a tricolor. But I don't think they will do every map have a tricolor. They'll probably have like 12. What map would you like to see added next to the rotation in Salmon Run? I want a new map. I agree. I don't want any more maps from Splatoon 2. The only map I want to actually come back is Arc Polaris, because of the lore. I loved Arc, but I don't need it in Splatoon 2. I think the new maps that they added for Splatoon 3, I think Sockeye and Fission are better than Arc Polaris. So, like, I would probably put Arc Polaris more similar to Wahoo than to Sockeye and Fission. So I think they should just keep designing new maps, because the new maps are good. Like, both of them are good. They're not bad. But I wouldn't be disappointed if they brought Arc in. The main reason I hesitate to want Arc back is because if they add that back, that's 3 of the 5 maps back. And that would mean there's a really high chance they'd bring Lost Outpost back too, and I don't want Lost Outpost back. Fission is just better Lost Outpost. They can keep that in Splatoon 2 where it belongs. That's just a personal opinion, but I would prefer that they just make new maps because they're good. Other way to design godly salmon maps and dogshit PvP maps, and the secret is they're the same map. I mean, it's true. Didn't like, yeah, Fission. So I'm pretty sure when I have that opinion, it's not an original opinion. I feel like I read about it somewhere. But it's true. Outpost and Fission have the same design philosophy of paintable walls as the main mechanic. But Fission does it good, and Outpost did it bad, because Outpost made the outside walls paintable and then trapped you inside, whereas Fission allows you to use the walls to escape, right? So it doesn't have paintable outside walls, which is a little more similar to Bay, but they do it right, because there's multiple entrances instead of having to go only in the back or use fan platforms. And the place you're escaping inside is wider. It's not like a skinny ass little boat. Alternate reality where Salmon Run was the main mode. That's this reality. Who plays PvP? Just play Salmon. Arc and Yard would be okay, but we feel saturated. They need to... Yeah, just please make another map, but please. I'd be fine with skipping the next big run if they just brought a new map back. Or a new map. Bring in a new map. Don't bring one back. That wouldn't make any sense. Let me see what other if there's any tier lists that have salmon in them. I'm not being lazy. Ooh. I don't want to do a whole weapon tier list. What if Outpost had paintable insides? So the thing with Outpost is it does, but they suck. Like, it has paintable it had windows, right? But they were really hard to use. It would be a little easier to use with the Squid Surge, I think, but like, I'd rather just not. Like, the game works better now without it. Are any of these interesting? Splatoon 2. Ooh, the Salmonids. Wait, I gotta tier the Salmonids. Oh, I don't want to do it by I want to do it by appearance. Kiss. Eh. Meh. Grody. No, thank you. Okay. Down bad for salmon. Well, kiss as in the eel will also kiss you. Where's the eel kiss? There it is. Smoke Yard would be cool with bridges or like ink rails or something. That would be nice. They brought back old maps, but of course they reworked them for the new game. S3. So S3, they copied the Splatoon 2 maps probably because it was easier, but they didn't copy the S1 maps, right? So it depends what platform they were on, I think. Well, obviously Big Shot is top tier. He's very big. Kohazun is very big. Goldie? I have to kiss Small Fry because he's a little baby. The hell? What? This is just a tier list of which ones I find funny. This is not me treating them like fighting them or anything. Oh, there we go. Hell yeah. Mudmouth is no thank you. Mudmouth is grody, I think, because he's made out of mud. But I don't hate him, because the actual appearance of Mudmouth fish are actually kind of funny. Mudmouth Splatoon. Oh wait, here. I think it's this tweet. Because they actually look kind of funny. I like them. They look badass in a stupid way. That's a mood. Their gaping maw. Don't mind my Twitter internet. You're fine. Oh! Come on, buddy. You got this. Come on. You got this. There we go. Oh, look at him. Oh, he looks great. Oh, I love him. He's a funky little dude. Look at him. He's just a little man's. And the golden ones have golden hair, which is also very funny to me. So I like Mudmouths. Flyfish, no thank you. They're little boys, but they have armor, so I'm okay. Maws are meh. It is hard to see in real time, but it's not impossible. It's actually pretty. It's as long as you're not killing them. What are you looking at? Here, I'll open another tab. Did you see the inside of the griller? I haven't seen the inside of the griller, no. So he's sideways, so he's got little pants. He like so when you kill a Mudmouth, these guys like fly up out of the air, out of the inside of them. They're sitting like up here, where their hair is. So I've looked at them before on stream. Yeah, they have a gold mohawk. It's great. Stingers are actually kind of heh. They're not disgusting. They're cute. I would not hug or kiss them when they have all the mud on them, though. If they're part pufferfish, what the mud? Oh, so the thing with Mudmouths is that the lore in game is like. Actually, let me go on Lean's site because they have all of the stuff on here. See what our database. Or no, it's the manual database. There, so they explained that Mudmouths are just salmonids who got stuck in a pipe. So they're just fish that got stuck in a pipe and got coated in mud. It's very sad. Time travel back to September would kiss you instead. It's true, they can run up to you. You get targeted by stingers when they show up. You need to move closer to them. They only target people who are running away from them. Oh, fish stick. Obviously Kiss Kiss. They have beautiful songs. I'm good for Cohawks. Floppers are very good. Steel eels are always kissing me, so I'll just kiss them back because it's reciprocal. Their hand fins look cute. They have very cute little fins, and I love their big glasses. That's why they're in. Hehe. Because their appearance is, regardless of how stingers treat you, they're very funny. So, because this is not a tier list of how much I want to fight them or not. It's how much I like their character design. They're massive bitches, so you hate them. Totally fair. That's totally fair. I like their face mask. And also they are always kissing me, so I have to be polite or else they'll just kill me more. Steelheads are grody. I'm sorry, Big Shot, I know you're married, but lids, I like their hair. Their hair is like a hat. So that's very funny. Scrappers are fine. I love their character design, but not enough to be like a heh about it. I think it's just very creative because they're called a scrapper and they use scrap metal to make their cars, and the front part of their car is an Octarian shield. So it's like they bought Octarian technology, but they didn't buy enough of it to fully like create a car, so they just had to put a bunch of pans on it, which is hilarious. That's so funny to me. That's so good. They're fine. They're fish that have a nice hat. Chinooks are fine. Regular Shum are fine. I guess that would be more of a meh, right, than a no thank you. I don't know what the inside of a griller is. Does anybody have what the inside of a griller is? That would determine where I put it. Drizzlers are cute. Maybe that's why I don't kill them. And goldies are, The inside of a griller is food? Oh, so there's not like a bunch of fish in there or something? It's a YouTube video? Okay. No thank you. I don't want to hug a food. I mean, I could, but I don't really want to. I don't know where to put goldies. Because they're not grody. Well, let me remove it. Okay, I guess just meh. Yeah. Yeah, that works. You made my opinion worse? Well, because I thought you were gonna be like, it's some sort of like weird big fish, right? Or something, but you just said there was food in there, so now I don't really care. Ooh, a strange link. I have to click it. Oh, it is fish. Okay. Why are they dark like that? Oh, is it because they're grilled? Okay, that improves it. Never mind. I think it's grody though, because those poor boys are being burned in there. Here, let me put that on stream. It always opens links in OBS in different places, but there. This like the core. Okay, I see what you mean by the food, but this is not what I thought these were gears when you sent it, so I was like, okay. But yeah, these guys are just fucking burnt, which is also funny to me. I wonder which one of them is the one with the tail out first. What is this? This is the inside of a griller. Zucchini. Yeah, it's zucchini or cucumber, and then this is a tomato, I think. It's a good old veggie tail in here. There's not enough vegetables for this. It's gonna be a lot of salmon. But yeah, this is my salmon tier list. One just has corn. Yeah, I know. It's like oh shoot, I replaced the tier list that I had before. Uh-oh. We're fine. One just has corn. Yeah, well, one has corn and one has tomato, and one's got his eye in a zucchini, you know. It's just life. Yeah, we still got time. What's a quick one? Oh, duplicate this. Go back. Okay. Which salmon would I want to be of these? This one also says they don't want to add Mothership or Snatcher because they don't have icons, so that's fine. I think I'd want to be either a fish stick or a fly fish. because they get to fly. Being a Chinook would be kind of fun, but you don't get to fight anybody, so I want to be able to fly, and flyfish are almost always impervious to attack, right? So, and I played K-Shot in Splatoon 2, so it's not like I'm opposed to missile spam. But also the fish stick singing is beautiful, so, and they get to fly, so like being a flyfish blocked. I mean, I'm not saying I don't know. I did take one of those U quizzes and I got Goldie, so good. That's probably what I'd actually be, but I like that these guys are both just little guys and that they don't actually fight anybody, right? Like Flyfish just shoots missiles and the fish stick literally just paints, which is me. I do that. I don't fight people. A 1-egg Goldie or a 10-egg Goldie, it didn't specify. I don't think that was the point. I don't know if I still have a screenshot from that. Because I do take screenshots of some U quizzes that I do. I don't know if it would be on my phone or on my computer, but it's on my computer. It'd be in screenshot folder. Yay! That was a while back though. I don't actually know. You're a big Kozuna. Hey, but that means you got tons of health and you have 2 belts. So I think that's a W. It called you fat. That is a little mean. Who is sending you Splatoon models? Not me. I'm just getting links from y'all, so. Those are my amiibo, that's not it. I don't know when I took this quiz. What is this? Oh, this is Rock, that guy from Xenoblade 2. Okay, why do I have a picture of him? Okay. Sure. Alright, well, it's definitely not there. Alright. I just don't remember what it said. And I don't know how to get the same result on things. Non-binary bird, yeah. I don't remember why I took a screenshot of that. But it was very important, clearly. Oh, here's a picture of my small fry. That's very important, too. Been tempted to make a Splatlandians Youth Guide to Salmon run. Ooh, that would be fun. Do it, do it. I'd be down. Hitting the 15-minute sweet spot. Simply slow down your speech once you say all of it. What is this? I just have a screenshot of the words Gragoogly. Will this show up here? Like, like, I don't know why I have that, but my screenshot folder is interesting. Gragoogly. Gragoogly, what is this? Oh, that's my badge from Splatoon 2. Okay, well then it's definitely not in here. Gragoogly dooglies. Got Kozuna again. What was the Gragoogly from? I have no idea. I think it's from some. I think it was from one of Ify's streams. So then we're never gonna find out because it was an Ify tangent. So. Oh, I do have screenshots of Bird. The Baba is You bird. Because I was playing Baba is You with Mama. Baba is You bird. Very important. This is also very important. You might show up at the function and things are different. Some might find you intimidating, so I'd be really excited to see show up. 2 things are clear. You're living in everyone's head rent-free, and when you arrive, everyone is desperate to throw eggs at you. No recollection of Gragoogly. Oh, wait, no. Chase was there. I think it was somebody's quote from, like, the Paper Mario game? Yeah, so, oh Chunks. Oh Chunks. Yeah. It was the Oh Chunks. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you never know. So we were talking about it after I rated you, but at one point, but it started on my stream. But I remember Chase and I both talking about it. Is there a specific tier list I want to do? Well, I want to find that Salmon Run U quiz. Salmon Run U quiz. Because I only have like 10 more minutes, so I don't really want to do a whole other tier list. That was why I didn't want to do a weapon tier list, because that would take too long. That's like 50 weapons. Oh my god, it's Obey Me! Look at those stupid boys. I remember them. Oh, I forgot that these questions were dumb. Okay, this is not the same one that I took. What do you triple check before you leave? Probably my phone. If I get fly fisher and following, hell yeah. Facing a tough challenge. I'd rather avoid. No. Let's see, what's my plan of attack? Probably step back. The updated one. Yeah, I don't know enough about UQuiz to how to find these. Ooh. I mean, I would eat all of these except probably the spicy peppers. I'll just go corn. Easiest to prepare. I don't really care about fashion, but okay. I like summer. How do you feel about parties? No, big mood. If you could collect anything. I would have a box that had all of these things in them. I don't remember this. This is definitely a different quiz than the one I took. I think the one I took was one from Tumblr that had a bunch of song lyric questions, because they're all about those lyric questions. I'll go bird feathers. Oh, no, I would not. I hate lyric questions. Perfect. Alright. Scrapper. Okay, well that's different. I edited out a crosshair on this image. How dare they leave that in? It's the video game. Come on, man. That's a go-getter attitude. Boy, are you quick about it. Okay, this is definitely... Oh yeah, this is a different quiz. This doesn't even have Goldie on it. You know what? We're gonna go to my Tumblr because I found the one that I took on Tumblr first. You get to see my beautiful... Oh. You were a freelance or a scrapper? Hell yeah. What zoo enclosure? Wait, I took this quiz twice now? Why did I do that? Oh, these are old. Okay, no. Cause I'm pretty sure I tagged it, Goldie. You got the fucking stinger? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, well that's Five Nights at Freddy's, so that's not it. Okay. Get away. Yeah, I guess people don't put the words. So does anybody have the one that has Goldie in the results? Because I don't think I reblogged it. Last one and having the warning jump scare is scary. It is, I mean, it is, that's why they call it a jump scare. What type of shoe enclosure should you be kept in? Okay, wait, sorry. I'll get you that one. Here. I got semi-aquatic, for what it's worth. Here you go. These are not salmon run quizzes. Which Kesha stuck character are you? That's not... This is not Salmon Run. These quizzes suck. These are not Splatoon. These are not. Should you fight me in Splatoon 2? What? Which host are you? I need Splatoon 3 friends. No. Is this it? I don't know. Here. Big boy! Let me check this one. Which high Q? Oh, these are just popular. No. Which one of my kins are you? Don't kin Psyche when you can. Okay. That's a cute picture. You step getting on top of fish sticks. You've proven yourself to be quite a little stinker, pal. Eat ink for it. You know, if you stand on a salmon lid for long enough, they smack you off with a ladle. Oh yeah, that's the right quiz, I think. Oh, I think I do remember this one. This one has 15 questions. After this, we're gonna end, by the way. What part am I playing? Yeehaw! Yeah. Oh. I mean, you have to pick small fry. Why would you pick anything else? How often are you silly mode? I'm pretty silly. Oh, I was thinking about this other day. There was a chart of every single weapon in the game, and if you main it, then that was what your alignment was. Like chaotic homophobic or something. Like dynamo nerd emoji, like. But I couldn't pick any of the weapons because I play so many of them. I'm just gonna say shooter because I play a lot of shooters. But I mean, like, I'm taking a Salmon Run quiz. You play most. Dynamo nerd emoji was so mean. I mean, Dynamo is nice. I liked playing it in Splatoon 2 at least. Your favorite type of weather? You were just nerd emoji. That's true. Yeah, that did take up its own slot. A windy day? I don't know. Somebody has to like it. If that's you, let me know why you like them in the essay question, because I'm tired of eating my hair and losing coupons out of my purse. That's a mood, honestly. I like sun. Dynamo deserves the nerd emoji, but like in a good way. It's fake. My favorite color is red. Who are these guys? I don't remember that. Oh, I am an Aquarius. Big man. Sonic. I don't know these songs. I don't know Sonic. Where's Shadow? That's a good question. Lemon? I picked Grub, so... Hi. Unbased? For what? Hell yeah! Okay. You got interactive show, the enclosure quiz. No, Sonic. The only game of Sonic I've ever played was when I went to the dentist and they had Game Boys for you to play, so I played one of the Game Boy Sonics for like a level, and then I had to go in and get my teeth cleaned. I've never played any other Sonics, so he does not interest me. I have not seen either of the movies, but he does in fact run, and the guy who is in the movie who voices Sonic voiced one of my favorite characters for one of the shows that I watched when I was in high school. So good for him. He got a movie. Very happy for him. Love the slimy look you have going on. Very cool. I don't know if this is the same quiz because I don't remember any of those questions, but there's a lot of questions, so I'm down for that. I have golden hair. You really have a natural talent for spewing swarms of killer fish at people. Hell yeah. Subbing for a scrim. Oh, good luck, Hecka. Hope stream was good. It's fine. we're doing fine. We made tier lists. I made my favorite boss weapon, so I guess I'm Grody. And then we made this tier list. And I have both of them as PNGs, so if anybody I'll post them, I think, in the stream highlights channel. Maybe on Twitter too. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and find somebody to raid since I gotta end soon. But thank you guys for coming and hanging out for my short stream. This is a good Thursday. Oh, you guys are both Kohozuna, let's go. Oh, beautiful. Alright, we'll go here. There's music. Different music. Yeah, thank you guys again for hanging out. See ya. Yeah, we're gonna go find somebody to raid. And then the next stream will probably be Sunday. I'm not gonna stream this weekend for the Grisco Charger rotation. It's spawning grounds, so I'm not that interested, but I'll probably play a bit. But we should be we'll stream on Sunday. I don't think the rotation goes till Sunday, so it's okay. Yeah, we gotta find somebody who is live. Fat fuck Thursday, exactly. It's iconic. I mean, I got Mudmouth. They're not fat, but they're very large. At least. Oh, let's raid. Brad's live. Let's raid Brad. He's playing some actual fish, and I think he likes Bay. So, Gragoog night. Yes, it is Gragoog night. It's perfect. Hi, Mims. Who likes Bay? Brad. Well, he's playing, so you're late. It's okay. But thank you for stopping in for like 5 seconds, Mims. Alright. Have a Gragoogly night. So true. You're gonna strangle Brad? Don't be mean. He's fun. He's fine. He's a gamer. I mainly mention it because I didn't want to play Salmon because it's Bay, but he wanted to play, so you guys get to see some fun gaming content. If you insist. I do. He's nice. He's nice and fine. Yeah, so we'll raid Brad and we'll say hi to him. But I'll have to step out like right after the raid. And then next stream should be on Sunday. I hope to see you guys then. Have a good morning or night, whatever time it is for you. Bradley, yeah, Garlic Bradley, yeah.